exciting is it to be back here, back in the home routine, going to your home rink for the first time?
Yeah, it's definitely odd to where, end of, end of October, and we haven't even been down to crypto yet. So a little different, but everybody's excited, obviously, for tonight, and we'll see how that goes.
Look at that first trip, 8 points from 7 games, pretty solid haul. Where would you kind of evaluate a trip that had a lot of ups, a lot of downs as you kind of come home now?
Yeah, it was a bit of a roller coaster. So you want to obviously stay as consistent as you can, but then again, it's you're getting a 500, I guess, record deal on the road. I think pretty much any team would take that. So there's certainly room for improvement, and we're going to have to be better in certain areas. There's also some positives too, and which will, both situations will be addressed and improved on going forward.
Can you compare this trip to the February trips that you've taken in the past where you've been on the road for 3 weeks at a time? Is it similar, different at the start of the season?
I mean, start of the season, maybe it's a little bit easier just because of the fact that, you get new guys to the team. You want to spend as much time as you can. So from that standpoint of view, I thought the trip was really good. Getting to know everybody really well, and I guess catch up with the guys that you don't see during the summer all too often. And then I guess the trips going all the way out there in October are a little more bearable than they are in January when it's freezing cold. So, we'll take that again. We're past that point now. We're looking to this little homestand and go from there.
Kopi, last year was last year, but when Jim took over, his home record was right at the top of the league. Anything you put your finger on? I know it's last year, a while ago, that really helped you guys win on the road last year in that second half?
I honestly didn't know that until just now. So
as good as maybe the best, was it not, since when he took over? So.
Okay. I mean, it's just being home and feeling comfortable and playing hard, dictating games. I mean, it's all of the above, right? And everything has to come together in order to be successful. And even if tonight's game doesn't go according to plan, there's still 40 left. So we're not going to jump the gun on anything. Certainly, you want to go down there and bring in the effort and everything. And I'm sure the fans are going to be excited to pretty much see us for the first time this year. So it'll be the building's going to be buzzing, and we're going to be ready.
Personally, do you look at the schedule? Kopi, like, okay, you start 7 here, you get 7 on the road before. Do you look that far ahead?
No, not really. I mean, I'll check the schedule here and there. I'll know. I don't know, about 5-game segment. That's what I usually look at. And, I guess the longer road trip, when they're coming, yes, but I don't pay attention too much.
Kopi, how do you think the team's accepted the changes that were made with the forecheck, the neutral zone and all that? How do you think those have been absorbed with the team?
I think it's good. I mean, obviously there's still a little bit of a adjusting going on, obviously. But I think the team is more dynamic. I think we're creating chances, and we scored quite a bit of goals even on the road trip too. So it's encouraging, but we got to keep them out of our net.
Without going,
How surprised are you that Quinton's back up with you and Juice?
Say that again. Sorry.
How surprised are you that Quinton's back up with you and Juice?
I mean, I wasn't surprised. It's something that we know and have a pretty good idea how it works. So if the lines need to be juggled a little bit, or you need some sort of boost, we're very comfortable going back together and playing with each other.
You've been here, Kopi, since Alex Turcotte was drafted, and he's had the injury problems. How nice is it to see him putting it all together and kind of contributing the way that he is right now?
Yeah, it's great. Turk, I think last year he took a step forward, and then this year he had a really, really good summer. And I mean, it shows on the ice. His line is probably the best line in our lineup right now. So we're going to have to follow suit and help him out a bit.
Without going too much into the schedule, like you said, you play Vegas last game, San Jose tonight, next week, same 2 opponents again. Do you guys put any stock into facing the same opponents like in that short a time period?
I think the biggest stock is just It's the fact that they're divisional games, so you know the division games they're always important, always have been, always will be. So yeah, you pay a little bit more attention to that, but when it comes down to game time, you're just trying to play the game.